Desopadec Weekly. And today we continue with the personalities on the new Desopadec Governing Board. Enjoy watching. Next is Olorogun Talib Tebite, the Executive Director, representing the Urobo ethnic nationality. Olorogun Talib Tebite hails from Okpara-Olumo in Ughelli South Local Government Area of Delta State. He attended, amongst other institutions, School of Basic Studies, Port Harcourt, the University of Benin, the University of California, the University of Oxford, just to mention a few. Olorogun Talib Tebite has a very rich resume. Time will fail us to mention all he has done from when he left school to present-day politics. In summary, he has had a romance with the military as a press officer to the then military governor of Ogun State, Director DDPA, Special Assistant to the Political Advisor, Delta State, Senior Special Assistant to the immediate past Governor of Delta State, Member representing Ughelli South Constituency, Delta State House of Assembly, Member, the Desopadec Governing Board, Chairman, Delta State Urban Water Board Corporation, just to mention a few. Olorogun Talib Tebite is a devout Christian, a Knight of St. Christopher of the Anglican Communion. Next, we have Chief Ogenekome Okpobo, the Executive Director representing the Isoko ethnic nationality. He was born in 1972 and hails from Ogara Iyede in Isoko North Local Government Area of Delta State. He attended, amongst other institutions, University of Benin, British School of Management and Science, London, University of Central Lancashire. He holds a diploma in data processing, a bachelor's degree in computer science, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Masters in Strategic Management and Leadership, and Masters in Business Administration. Chief Okpobo is a very successful businessman with interests in real estate, hotels, as well as oil and gas. Let's meet Cordelia Anyango, the only female member on the governing board of the Desopadec. She represents the Ika ethnic nationality. Cordelia Anyango joined politics immediately after her graduation from the university. She was elected a councillor to represent Ward 10 in Ika South Local Government Council of Delta State. She served as a member Institute of Continued Education Board, Delta State, member. Delta State Universal Basic Education Board, Special Projects Director to the immediate past Governor of Delta State, member, Delta State House of Assembly Service Commission, and later became the chairman, Delta State House of Assembly Service Commission. Cordelia Anyango is a pastor and is happily married with children. More profiles and achievements of the newly appointed Desopadec Governing Board members will be brought to you on this program subsequently. In his acceptance speech, the chairman, the Desopadec Governing Board, Honorable John Nani, assured Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa and all Deltans present at the ceremony that the people of the oil-bearing communities will always be beneficiaries of their services. While asking for prayers from Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, Chief John Nani, on behalf of the Governing Board of Desopadec, appreciated the outgone Governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the current Governor of Delta State, Elder Sheriff Fuburiwuri, and every other person who must have contributed in one way or another to their possible appointments. In an address earlier presented by the erstwhile Governor of Delta State, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa congratulated all the appointees, confirming that they were all grassroots politicians who had served the government and people of Delta State at various levels and have shown capacity.
I formally welcome you all to this inauguration ceremony. First, let me congratulate members of the newly constituted board of the Delta State Oil Processing Development Agency Commission on their well-deserved appointments. The board is a good blend of youth and experience, and it is gratifying to note that the members are grassroots politicians who have served our party and the government in various capacities. Your appointments are not only based on merit and competence, they are also in recognition of your consistency, faith, and belief in our vision for a stronger Delta.
The former governor, who appreciated the immediate past governing board of Desopadec, led by Honorable Michael Didai, said for him, the vocational skills acquisition program of the Commission, called the Desopadec Skills Academy, is the best achievement recorded by the previous board of the Commission.
Before I proceed, it is fitting that I express my profound gratitude to the members of the previous board, led by Chief Michael Didden. The icing on the cake for me was the establishment of the Desopadec Skills Academy, in line with the administration's Youth Entrepreneurship Development Program. Through the academy, the agency was able to train and empower many of our self-employed and wealth creators. Once again, I convey my pleasure and appreciation to the old board.
The governor charged the new governing board to be mindful of the weight of responsibility that lies on their shoulders and urged them to shun infighting and embrace the principles of teamwork. The former governor advised the new board to adopt the bottom-to-top approach when deciding on the nature of projects which the Commission would embark upon, adding that the people of the host communities must be involved when creating projects for every new budget.
Charge you to be mindful of the weight of responsibility that lies on your shoulders with this new appointment. It's a call to higher service. For you to succeed, you must shun infighting, nepotism, and greed. I urge you to embrace the time-tested principles of teamwork, transparency, and collective responsibility. This is imperative for the synergy, essential for the stability of the organization, long-term socio-economic development, and the general well-being of the people you have been called to serve. Advise that you adopt a bottom-up approach when it comes to the nature and choice of projects that should be embarked upon. Involving the host communities in your decision-making process is imperative.
While calling for peace, the erstwhile governor enjoined all to refrain from statements and actions that would threaten a peaceful coexistence in our different communities. He appreciated Deltans for the support given to him in the past 8 years as governor of Delta State, urging all to extend same to the current governor of Delta State, Elder Sheriff Oboriwori.
Let me once again emphasize that no meaningful development can take place in the absence of peace. Therefore, urge all refrain from actions and utterances capable of breaching peace in our communities. I must continue to thank all Deltans for the support that they gave us in this 8-year tenure. I want to thank you all and hope that you pass on this support and your prayers to the new government.
Responding to the requests of the chairman of the Desopadec, Honorable John Nani, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa prayed for the board to succeed. Speaking with the Desopadec Weekly TV, the chairman of the Desopadec, Olorogun John Nani, while expressing joy over the new appointment, said the people of the host's oil-bearing communities should expect more projects and development from the new board. Also speaking with the crew of the Desopadec Weekly TV, the executive director from the Ijaw ethnic nationality, Favor Izuokumo, who ascribed his possible appointment to the favor of God, said the new board would work in line with policies and programs of Governor Sheriff Oboriwori's led government of Delta State. According to Favor, the new board will consolidate on the successes recorded so far by the immediate past board of the Desopadec. While calling for peace in the different mandate areas, the executive director, who hails from the Ishekiri mandate area, Nicholas Ifele, said that only the needed development would reach the people of the host oil-bearing communities, especially the riverine communities, in the atmosphere of peace. The Desopadec Weekly TV also engaged some of the ethnic representatives of the newly inaugurated governing board of the Desopadec. Some of them talked about the programs that are geared towards sustaining the smiles that is already on the faces of their people. indeed an eventful inauguration ceremony, and it is expected that the new governing board will build upon the good works of the past board to create more for indigents of the Delta State oil-bearing communities in this present dispensation. Thank you so much for watching this edition. If you did love it like I loved it, join us next week when we come again with more on the Desopadec Weekly. Before we return, follow us on our social media handles for questions, contributions, and suggestions on how together with this new dispensation we will build on the more agenda of government. On behalf of the entire crew, Joy Uchei is my name. We'll see you next week. Stay blessed.